What's up guys, Trevor here and welcome back to another, and in today's video we're going to be doing episode 2 of the weekly anime and manga reviews. So let's get straight into it. So we have about 6 or 7 things we have to talk about in today's video, so it's going to be a long video. It's going to be about 15-20 minute video. Yep. So the first show I watched was the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. It's about this guy named Rentaru who has 100 soulmates, and if he doesn't date all 100 of his soulmates or marry them or whatever, they will die. So he literally has to find all 100 of his soulmates and date them or they die. It's a very basic concept. It's one of the best rom-coms of the year in my opinion. It was a fun show. It wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. Everything I've heard from everybody, it wasn't that good. It was hilarious though. It was one of the most hilarious shows I've seen all year. It was a great show. I'd recommend it, but it wasn't like the 9 out of 10 show that I thought it was gonna be. It was more like 7.5 out of 10 show than what I heard. But it was fun. There was a lot of characters in the show. There was a lot of characters. I don't know. I liked Rentaru. Rentaru was good. Karane is cool. Nano is cool. Hakuri is cool. I don't know. There was a lot of fun characters. I'm just looking at the list right now. Rentaru is a G though. Like, he's literally a G. Cause like the next show that we're gonna be talking about is also a harem. So we'll all compare the two once we get to the next show. But yeah, I like Karane was probably my favorite girl out of all of them because I just like her. I like the tsundere, cute tsundere. I mean that's why I have played in the background. I really like the cute tsundere. So, yep. So that's just my thoughts on it. I thought it was like 8 out of 10 show. I don't really have a strong opinion on it. I just thought it was decent. It was a good watch. I watched it in like 2 or 3 days. It just get nice clean wash. You could probably watch it in a day if you really wanted to. It's only 12 episodes. The manga seems like it's gonna be a very long manga, so maybe I'll have to check out the manga, see if the manga's any good. Yeah. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's go on to the next show. Alright, so the next show that I watched was Girlfriend Season 2. Now, I will say, Season 1 was way better. I really liked Season 1. Season 1 was like a 8 out of 10 show for me. I really enjoyed Season 1. But Season 2 kind of fell off. I thought Season 2 was mid. I mean, like, I like, my favorite character is probably Saki or Rika, maybe. I don't know. There was a lot. The characters are cool. There's not a lot of characters in the show. There's just the main 4 girls and Nadia, the main guy character, basically. So this is like what like this is similar to 100 Girlfriends in a way because how this dude has multiple girlfriends, and I think that I prefer 100 Girlfriends over this show, but I prefer season 1 of Girlfriend over season 1 of 100 Girlfriends. So it's hard, but I say this show is like the season 2 is 7 out of 10. But I really enjoyed the first season. I thought the first season was a really good show, and this season kind of disappointed me because I like the first season. This season really disappointed me. I like the ending. The ending of the season of this show was pretty good. But the beginning was kind of bad. The first 4 or 5 episodes wasn't great. Maybe it's because I didn't remember much of what happened in season 1. I just got the main premise of the show. But I think this is just okay 6.5, 7 out of 10 show for this one. There isn't very much to talk about with this one because I don't really want to spoil it if you guys haven't watched it because this isn't a season 1, this is a season 2. So I'd recommend go watching it. At least watch season 1. Then you'll get an idea of what you like, if you like it or not. So yeah, on to the next show. So the next show we're going to be checking out is Horimiya, the Missing Pieces, or Horimiya Piece. This is all the missing chapters from Horimiya that didn't get adapted in the original show. So it's a bunch of just random parts of the show. So for like just some parts from the beginning of the show, there's some parts in the middle of the show, there's parts at the end, just some stuff that they didn't adapt from the manga the first time, basically. And it's just okay. I mean, there's nothing special about it. It's just more of Miyamura, Hori, Kyosuke, Sengoku, all of the characters. It's just more of the characters. If you want to see more of these characters and watch more of the characters, I would recommend watching this. But if you don't really care, if you just liked it for the story, don't watch it. It's a waste of time. But I really enjoy it. I really like that. I love the characters. I mean, we learned more about Sengoku and all them, like for the student council characters in this, Sakura, all the student council guys. We learn a little bit more about those in this. So if you like those characters, you would also like this. I thought it was like 8 out of 10. It was very fun. It was a fun watch. I mean, it could have been, I don't know. I think these chapters should have been, especially the last episode should have been in the original show, in my opinion. But you know, it is what it is. There's a lot of stuff that could have been changed and could be worked on, but you know, that's just my thoughts on it. I want to get the thoughts on Horimiya piece in the description. Yep, and on to the next show. Alright, so the next show I watched was Spy Family Season 2. And yeah, it's just more Spy Family. I mean, in Anya, Lloyd, and Yor. This had one of the coolest battle scenes though of the entire show. I think when Yor fought all the assassins on the boat on the cruise. I think that's one of the most awesomest things that happened in the show, because it was actually like a great fight scene. I really like that. I really like that. But it was also very cute. There's a lot of Anya stuff. You know, you can't get enough Anya. More Anya, the better. You know what I'm saying? I really liked it. There's nothing special. I mean, Spy Family is good. I mean, everybody watches a new Spy Family season when there's a new Spy Family season. You always gotta catch up to Spy Family because it's a good show. I mean, I've read most of the manga. I think I've read 8 or 9 volumes of the manga. So, but you know, it's Spy Family is Spy Family. It's good, but it's nothing great. I mean, it's different. When it first came out, it's Anya and Lloyd and the little family dynamic. It was different when it first came out, but now it's just okay, because there's been a bunch of other shows coming out that's been copying them. That's just been doing just as good. Like Buddy Daddies, just did the same thing just as good in my opinion. But yeah, I want to know your guys' thoughts on Spy Family Season 2 in the comments. I think it's like an 8 out of 10 show. I mean, Season 1, like the first core of Season 1, is probably like a 9 out of 10. Season 1 core 2, like the Season 1 part 2 that came out, which I thought was the Season 2 for a little while. But yeah, that was Season 1 core 2 was probably like an 8 out of 10, and then I think this is just the same part as the second core of Season 1. It's like an 8 out of 10 show. It's good. I mean, Bond is the GOAT. I mean, I can get enough of Bond and Anya. Like, those are the 2 best anime characters of all time. I'm just saying. I mean, Anya and Bond, like the best anime dog of all time. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this in the comments below, and let's get on to the next show, because we have a lot to talk about. Alright, the next show I watched was Eminence in Shadow Season 2, which was awesome, bro. I love Eminence in Shadow. Eminence in Shadow is my favorite isekai of all time, probably. Maybe Konosuba. Maybe it's Konosuba. I don't know. It's either this or Konosuba are my favorite isekais of all time, but they're completely different shows. Because this one is very self-aware of what it is. Bro, Sid or Shadow, whatever you want to call him, bro, he's so edgy, but that's the reason why I love him so much. It's so good. Because it does edgy isekai show perfectly, and that's why I love Eminence in Shadow, bro. It's confused. Sometimes it makes no sense. There's parts of the show that like we just get to a random arc that makes no sense, but it's good. So I mean, I'm here for it. I wasn't expecting vampires and stuff. I forgot that was even a thing in the show, but there's vampires. So and this battle right here, like the one I have playing in the background, was insane. The animation is great. I love one thing I do like about magic shows and isekais is in fantasies is the magic, the animation with the magic, like with like SAO and stuff, like the way that they animate that is insane. I really like that. How it's animated. I think it's animated great. Like this kind of stuff. I think this stuff is beautifully animated. That's one good thing. That's one thing about magic shows that I do give it a plus for, is the animation and the characters. And the one thing that Eminence in Shadow really needs to do, I haven't read the light novels, so I don't really know if this happens in the light novels or manga or whatever it is they need to fully flesh out the 7 shadows or whatever. They really need to flesh out the other members of Shadow Garden instead of just Shadow. I know Shadow, like that's the whole reason why the show is the show is because of Shadow, but I feel like they need to fully flesh out the other members of Shadow Garden as well. But now that with the ending that happened in Season 2 in this season, I don't know if they're really gonna do that, because I don't really know where the story is going, where it left off, because you had like a whole big bang or something. You like destroy planet. It was weird. I'm kind of curious of where it's gonna go. I don't really know where it's gonna go. Yep. So this show was probably an 8 out of 10 for me. It was not as good as season 1. I preferred season 1. Season 1 was like a 9 out of 10. The season 2 was 8 out of 10. But it was still a very enjoyable show. I mean, I love. I am atomic. I mean, it's classic. I mean, I made a whole AMV of it. So yeah. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below, though. I liked Eminence Shadow, but you know, this season was a little bit down. But there's also less episodes. I will say there was less episodes, so maybe that's why they didn't get the they didn't get the 18 episode core like they did last time. They only got 12 episodes, but you know, that's just my thoughts. I thought it was like 8 out of 10. So yep, on to the next show. All right, so the next show I watched was season 3 of Rent a Girlfriend. I don't know why there's 3 seasons, but there's 3 seasons, and I watched it, and it was just as bad, or just as weird, just as whatever the hell each season has been. Because I remember I literally watched. I mean, I watched this show when it was airing, and I put it on hold. I only watched like 4 episodes, and I just now yesterday or something, I went back and finished it, or restarted from the beginning and watched it. And I've been watching Rent a Girlfriend since it first came out in 2020 or whatever. And I think see, there's sometimes it's good. You're like, oh my god, okay, this is good, it's getting good. And then Kaju does something stupid, and you're like, why am I even watching this? This show's awful. There's parts that are good, like, I mean, and then like there's a sad part where Chizuru's grandmother dies, right? But then they go around and Kazuya's over here doing some BS, going without Britain some other girl, while Chizuru's over here dying, because not dying but crying and stuff. It makes no sense, bro. That to me, that made no sense. And then she just let her leave. Like, that made no sense to me. Kazuya is one of the worst MCs of all. I hate Kazuya, but I watched the show because you gotta watch Rent a Girlfriend. When there's a new Rent a Girlfriend season, you gotta watch Rent a Girlfriend. I mean, there's nothing else to it. I did not like it. I mean, it's like a 6 out of 10, 6 or 7 out of 10 show. But I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, because there's probably gonna be a 4th season. There's probably gonna be 5th season. There's like 300 chapters of this on the manga to adapt, so the manga is still ongoing. So I'm assuming they're gonna do another season, because I know a lot of people watched the show, even though even though it wasn't good. I know a lot of people watched it. So if there's people watching it and buying the manga, buying the volumes of manga, and streaming the show, it's gonna get another season. So based on that, I feel like we're gonna get a 4th season of Rent a Girlfriend. And yeah, and honestly, from what I've heard from like watching Giga's videos, apparently it gets worse. Apparently there's NTR scene somewhere in here, or Kazuya dreams of being NTR'd or something. I don't know. It's weird, but I'm not ready for that, and I don't know if they're gonna adapt that. And I hope they don't adapt that, because I'm anime only, and I'm gonna stay anime only because this show is weird. So yep, this show's like a 6.5, 7, 6 out of 10 show. It's not good. It's a mid show, but it's what it is. What it is. On to the next show. I don't know. On to the next show. Oh, Rent a Girlfriend. So the final show that I watched was Kubo, More Women Be Invisible, and I thought the show was absolutely boring. It's cute, but it's very boring. Nothing happens. I mean, it's a slice of life. I mean, stuff doesn't happen stuff happens, but stuff doesn't happen. Cause like you think Kubo and Shirashi is going a couple steps forward, but then in the next episode they take 3 steps back. So they're in. I mean, it's weird. I did like it. I mean, I liked it to an extent. I mean, it was watchable. I really liked Kubo. I really liked her character. She was a very cool character. I really liked it. The Kubo's sister was very cool. I mean, Shirashi's brother was cool. The only thing this show is going for is characters, because the story and slice of life and elements of it is not good. I mean, I think I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, almost a 5 out of 10. just for the characters alone, because I really like the characters. Kubo is like the innocent type, you know. I mean, you fuck with the innocent type, so I think it was good. I don't really have much to say on it. I finished it the night of recording this, or the night before I recorded this, so because I'm recording this the day that's coming out. This video's coming out, and I don't really know what to say. Other than that, it was okay. I don't really have a strong opinion on it. I think anybody could watch it. I mean, it's okay. I don't know. It's a 6 out of 10 show. Take that with a grain of salt. Check it out if you want to check it out. There's another show I'm gonna watch. The girl I like forgot her glasses. I think that show's gonna be very similar to this. I think it's also gonna be very, very boring, but there's gonna be good characters and good animation. So I think it's gonna be very, very similar. The only thing, I don't know, I'm gonna watch that show, the girlfriend I like forgot her glasses, because I know people said it was bad, not as good as the manga, but I want to check it out because the animation looks awesome. So I'm gonna check that out. So yep, on to the next manga, because the next thing's a manga, and then I have something special at the end. So the next thing I did, I read some more Bakuman. Bakuman's good, obviously. It's about 2 guys that want to get an anime by the time they're 18 from their manga. And I'm up to chapter 65. I've read up to chapter 65. I read about 50 chapters over the past week, and it's good. I mean, I don't really have, my opinion hasn't changed from the last review. I'm reading it slowly over time. I'm reading about 10 to 15 chapters a day when I can, and I think it's a solid. Shonen. I'm learning a lot about the manga world that I didn't really know about, and this it's putting more stuff. I think this is good for anyone who wants to get into the anime or manga industry to read this or watch this, because it's good. It's really good. There's a lot. It's good. There's a lot going on in it, but it's a really good show, or really good read. It's fast paced. Once you start reading, you're like, oh, when you start reading one chapter, like, I'm gonna read a couple chapters real quick before I think I do something. And you end up reading it, sitting down and read like 5 or 6 chapters. Like, oh crap, I just read 5 or 6 chapters. I didn't even notice. It's been like an hour. Didn't even know. It felt like 5 minutes. It's one of those, like, you read a lot and you don't really notice, which is good. I really like those. Also, Blue Box is coming out. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna read the next chapter of Blue Box and put it in this episode or not, which I probably am. So there might be, at the very end of the episode, there might be a little Blue Box. I don't know. I might read the next Blue Box chapter before that. I don't know. Yep. My opinion hasn't changed. So you guys want to hear my full opinion on Bakuman? Go check out the last video. So yep. On to the next thing. Alright, chat. So the next thing is gonna be a little bit of a manga haul, because I hit a Barnes & Noble yesterday and I picked up some volumes that I needed. I was looking for Blue Box. I wanted to buy the physical volumes of Blue Box, which they didn't have volume 1, so I didn't pick them up. They had every volume because they had 2 through 8. There's only 8 English volumes that are out so far. There's one coming out here soon, so I'm probably just gonna order a few volumes this weekend, and then for the next week's video I'll probably have them for that manga haul. So let's get to the manga haul. So I'm gonna save this one for last. I'm gonna start off with this one. I picked up Kaju number 8, volume 4. I have volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, and I was missing 4, so I picked up volume 4. I think we're up to volume 8 now, so I need to catch up on this. Because I need to read this. I've only read the first 3 volumes. I haven't updated my MAL for most manga, but you know, stuff I'm reading online. So yeah, I read up to volume 3 of this manga. I really like this manga, so I checked this manga out. It's really good. The next manga I picked up was Spy Family volume 3, because remember how I said I'm up to volume 9. I've read up to volume 9. It's true, I read up to volume 9. I read this one online. I have volumes 1 through 9, 1, and then 3 through 9. I have all those. I needed to pick up volume 3. I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was missing this volume, so I picked up this volume. Volume 3. Oh, it's my favorite. This is still part of season 1. Next volume I got was JJK volume 4. For JJK, I'm reading it online. So if there's a volume I need, and I had nothing else to pick up because I was gonna get Blue Box. I went to Barnes & Noble to get Blue Box, and then didn't have Blue Box, so I just went ahead and picked this one up because I needed it. So I just went ahead and picked this one up. I'm pretty sure this is like the tournament arc or whatever, when Toxin whatever happened, the little tournament arc that they had in season 1. I'm pretty sure this is that adaptation, because I'm pretty sure Shibuya arc is like 8 chapters long. I don't know, because I have the most recent volumes. I just have to pick up the volumes that I am missing because I read all right. So I just pick up the volumes whenever I can. And the next thing I picked up was this new manga, which I don't know anything about. I've heard it's really good. I picked up Toxin, which I'm probably gonna read today. It looks really good. There's really good art in it and stuff. It looks really good in my opinion. I think this is gonna be a good read. I think this is gonna be a great read. The art in here looks great. The art in this looks great. I think there's, I'm pretty sure I read my manga on Manga Plus, and I'm pretty sure this is getting like top 10 weekly on Manga Plus, or every 2 weeks or whatever, because in English we get a chapter every 2 weeks instead of every week like they do in Japan in the Jump magazine, because they have to translate it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this has been pretty popular on there, so that's why I picked up the first volume. It's a very thick volume compared to like this one. It's very thick. You can see how thick it is compared to this one. It's a lot thicker. It's a thicker volume. So how many chapters? I wonder how many chapters in this. How many chapters is in this one? It doesn't say how many chapters. I'm assuming there's. I would assume there's. I'm checking how many chapters there is in this. I would assume there's 5 chapters, or yeah, I would think there's 5 chapters in this one, in one volume. 5 chapters in one volume is pretty good. There's some great art in this stuff. It looks really good. I cannot wait to check this out. That's the back of it. This is the front. I really like this cover. This cover is sweet. It's also shown in Jump. It's also a Jump manga, so Toxin. So I'm very excited to check this one out. I'm probably gonna check this one out later today, and I'll give you guys my review next week on this first volume. I think if I do collect this, I'm probably just gonna collect this one physically. It looks like what I would want to read physically, because that's how good this art is. So that's how good this art is. So yep, I cannot wait to check this one out. Yep, that is my little manga haul. So this is what I picked up on my little manga haul. Oh, the corner. I got one of the corners. It's alright. So this is what I hit one of the corners. So this is what I picked up in the manga haul. My little manga haul. I got Volume 1 of Toxin, JJK Volume 4, and Spy Family Volume 3, and Kaju number 8 Volume 4. Yep. So I'm gonna give you guys some review on the volumes that I read from this next week. And, yep. So on to the next thing I wanted to talk about. So the next thing I want to talk about, I'm not going to do a cut in this one. The next thing I want to talk about is, thank you guys. This is like a thank you thing. I thank you guys for everyone who's been sending me friend requests. I've been getting a couple friend requests from you guys, and we've been talking on Mal. So if you guys ever want to talk to me, I meet on Mal. And also, you guys are probably wondering, why do I have a Char profile picture? That is a secret, because we are currently working on a series where I go through and review of Gundam. I'm currently up to Double Zeta currently. In manga, it's a very long series, so it's hard to get through. So I'm going to be doing a review of all the complete UC titles. I might skip Victory Gundam because Victory Gundam looks awful. But yep. So thank you guys for watching. This might not be the last clip, because I don't know if I'm gonna put the Blue Box chapter in this or next video. So yeah, we'll see. So peace. Thank you guys for watching.